A little bit of a hurry, and I know I promised you guys a whole bunch of videos, but here is the crankshaft nut. It took a tremendous amount of torque using a pry bar. I didn't end up using a cheater bar, but it's on the engine stand, and I had a hard time with the engine almost tipping over a couple times. I kind of got an indication it was about to tip over, and I was able to stop or brace with my arm differently, or my foot anchoring down one side or the other. I failed to drain the oil before I started this, so it's leaking a little bit of oil. Don't think anything of that. But I ended up tearing a toe strap. It was on the back side by the transmission, by the flywheel there. So I ended up having to throw on a couple rags to keep the toe straps from breaking. Sorry for getting you motion sick. But this is where it tore before, and I got two toe straps right here. And these were $12 down Harbor Freight. And I ended up wrapping it around like so. And then what you see here is there's a on the mount, you can kind of see I'm kind of between these two bars, so it wouldn't slip. So it's on the uppermost part of the not bell housing, but where the bell housing would mount to the engine. And then I'll let you take a look at these straps and where they hooked in. But I went mostly from the far side behind the pulley. And then I had one on the outside. And it kind of looks like there might be a little bit of damage on these hooks here, but for friggin' $12, I mean, I'm willing to call that a win. To consider the amount of pain I went through. I caught another guy on YouTube. He ended up wrapping it around here, and the wheel ended up slipping. So he had like 3 toe straps wrapped all the way up and around. It seemed really complicated. And then when he finally did end up getting it, he ended up having to redo a 4th one on the spoke of the pulley itself. But with the breaker bar, the 19mm impact socket, I was able to get this guy loose. And you can see by this grime here that this guy was in a salty area. All this corrosion on the front side. All that's going to end up getting repainted anyway. But anyway, hopefully this ends up helping somebody else who's got an engine on a stand and needs to get this crank pulley bolt off.